Hello, everyone. Project Katana here. So yeah, I've been kind of made fun of this yesterday to one of my friends, and he was like, "You should play this game. Stop making fun of it." And yeah. And then my other friend said I should definitely play this, and one of my best friends said I should play this. So we're gonna try it. I got my Azabache with me, which is it's ash from Venezuela. It's a basically like a big ball of volcanic ash. It's supposed to help with like their anxiety and pain. So, and I was told that this game is really good with that. Hey, what's up? How are you? So yeah, we're, we're gonna be making it happen today. Oh, great! I'm very happy. I'm happy you had a great. Are you streaming today too? Oh, I got my volcanic ash with me. Gonna relax. So yeah, I'm just I should do a. Remember, I did mention to you doing TikTok, so I should do a TikTok really quick so you could see what a TikTok would look like for All right, so yeah, so for a lot. Okay, so TikTok, a lot of TikTok is luck. Just like I believe 100% that Twitch is luck. Twitch, you have to get discovered. You have to find like the right community. So, for instance, this is like what I would do. Right. So right now, since this is a this Jesus, that's loud. All right. So right now, this is a big game. So what I do is I start out. How's everyone doing today? Project Katana here. I hope everybody is having an amazing day. I know people hate when I do the swirl like I'm on a goddamn tripod, but I wanted you guys to see the room. Oh my god, look who's down there. She's always down there looking for food, so I just use her as a foot mat. Look at her. Leia. So today we are doing something very unique. Look at this room. It's very interesting. Um, we're going to be playing Animal Crossing for the first time on this stream. I've actually not even on the stream. I've never played an Animal Crossing before, and I was told this game is really relaxing. So I have my Azabache with me, which is a relaxing piece of volcanic ash from Venezuela. It's what you use to keep yourself calm. So I'll have this with me, and yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun today. I've never played this. I just really love showing off the room because I put a lot of time and effort into it. Funko Pops. How's everyone doing today? Project Katana here. I hope everybody is having an amazing day. I know people hate when I do the swirl like I'm on a goddamn tripod, but I wanted you guys to see the room. Oh my god, look who's down there. She's always down there looking for food, so I just shoot. So yeah, like that right there. Even if you get 100 views on it, that's a chance of people coming into your stream. And yes, a lot of people want to do the dancing, they want to do all the other stuff, but everybody does dancing. It's just like everybody plays Fortnite. Every stream that I do and every live notification I do is something unique to me, like going into a Subway and asking for free cookies as a prank to try to see if they gave me free cookies, which it didn't work, but that video got 800,000 views on it. So then tags are very important. So for like that video, which was 60 seconds, first thing I'm going to put hashtag Animal Crossing. So just to give you an example, Animal Crossing right now. So just to give you an example, oh, what's up, Thalia? Animal Crossing right now, Liddy, has 2.1 billion hits on it. That means that 2.1 billion out of 7.2 billion people on this planet are looking at Animal Crossing. So that's the first thing you want to tag in. Then I tag in Twitch streamer. So Twitch itself has 1.7 billion. So again, there's 7 billion people on the planet. 1.7 billion people are actually looking at that word Twitch and searching for that word Twitch on the TikTok platform. I don't know. I actually had a conversation with him earlier today. I don't understand the rules. I don't want to talk about it on stream. I messaged him personally. I honestly don't know what's going on. I'm supposedly in one, but again, I'm not going to go into personal stuff because I don't understand. Like, there seems to be some sort of monetary. There's like maybe some sort of monetary exchange. I don't know. I don't know how it works to get noticed. And to, like, for instance, yesterday, you were doing amazing. You had like 30 people watching you. And I don't know, and I know you're part of Flip's community. And I talked with Flip earlier, and I'm trying not to bother him with things because he's got so much on his plate. And it's basically him trying to get from the minors to the majors and not getting into the majors due to a technicality. So I ask him my questions, and when he can get back to me, he can. So I'm just going to keep doing me, and hopefully we'll see what happens. I have all the abilities to be a big streamer. I have all the... I don't care. People can say I'm not modest. I've got just as much abilities to become a big streamer as any other big streamer. I just got to hit that, it's, again, 99.8% of Twitch is luck. I mean, if I can get 26,000 followers on TikTok, which is harder to do because that's based off of algorithm, I should be able to, get to this point as well. Yeah, like I was talking to you yesterday, and I was talking to Thalia. I met Thalia through Flip, and I met Flip like almost 2 months ago through Facebook. So yeah, so back to these tags. So you want to do Animal Crossing. If you have like so instance, so you just saw my Corgi just come in. So Leia was right at my feet. So I put Corgi. Corgi has 1.1 billion tags. So 1.1 billion people are looking for the word Corgi. Then you want to put FYP, which is for your page. That has 18.9 billion views. That means that 18.9 billion people over a course have looked up for your page. Then put Nintendo, because Nintendo ties into Animal Crossing. Nintendo has 1.1 billion. Then you want to put Star Wars, because Star Wars is trending high right now. So Star Wars is trending high because Mandalorian just got announced. They just announced new cast in Mandalorian. That's at 2.1 billion. Then I put Leia, because that's the name of my Corgi. That's Princess Leia. Well, if I type in Princess Leia, that's another 47 million. You don't want to overdo it, and then people always say to use the hot ones like Music Matters, Make Mom Smile, blah 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 blah. Goth is for you. I don't ever use any of those. I think they're useless. I do the replay, because that one is just a good one to always have, because it has usually around 13.3 billion. And then I hit make sure that it can always be duetted. And then boom. But yeah, this is what you're mostly going to see. That's what you'll mostly see on TikTok. So be different. Now I know her. She's an amazing streamer, and I follow her. But that's what you normally are going to see on TikTok. So be different than that. Look at that. Same exact thing right there. And I know her too. She's actually amazing too.
Just took this photo on Snapchat.
And then if I go to random for yous, this is the stuff I normally follow. Look at that. Same exact thing. Yeah, like if you look, I showed this yesterday. I kind of got to. I mean, I've got 23.6 thousand followers and over 522,000 likes. Over 500,000 people have liked what I have. And I told you yesterday, I have to turn off notifications for TikTok because they never stop on my phone and my phone dies. So yeah. But like I said, I'll help you with it because I know TikTok. I mean, I understand the algorithms. Okay, so here's the thing too that a lot of people don't know about social media. Everything social media wise, it's still about luck. You still have to get that luck. Like, one of the biggest TikTokers in the world is a 16-year-old girl. Actually, she is the biggest TikToker in the world, and her name is Charlie. And she basically started while dancing in her high school bathroom in her high school uniform. Not doing anything erotic, but just dancing. And then people were like, oh my god, this girl's dancing. She's a good dancer. Wait, this isn't Resident Evil. What's up, Stuffy? How are you doing? Alright, so yes. I've never played this, so you're congratulating me. So I got my Azabache with me to keep me calm. This is my ash from Venezuela. It's good for energy. Timmy. Great. Every time I hear Timmy, I'm going to think of South Park now. Oh god, they're twins. Yeah, all y'all should know each other. So yeah, next time if you guys want to work on your TikToks, let me know and we'll go through it. I kind of gave like a little tutorial on what I do on TikTok, but that's just how I do things. Like that one just now, I already got a new follower from that just now. By just that one video.
Like me.
Wait, I have to put it... Wait, can I put my own name in? Ooh. Well, you know what that name's going to be. I better have enough room. Wait, how do I make my thing go do that? There we go. Ha-ha! Project. How do I hit space? Oh, why? Oh, I can't space it. Hell damn fart. Damn it! Okay. Guess we'll just put in project. Confirm it is. So here's the thing. If you focus on your TikTok, and here's why. If you focus on your TikTok, you can then add in your Instagram at the bottom, and your Twitch at the bottom. So focus on the most popular social media, and then at the bottom it'll say the other things. And that way you're hitting a threefer. You want to use the one that always has more following. Something like 4 billion, I think it's like 4 billion or 5 billion people use TikTok now. Okay, my birth month. I'm a Sagittarius. Don't steal my identity. It's already happened before. Okay, this is already stressing me out. I feel like they're going to steal from me. But yeah, if you want some help with Instagram, I can. But Instagram, honestly, is kind of dying a little bit because people are really just focusing on TikTok. So anybody that's like a big anybody with like huge Instagrams, you'll notice like I have a friend named Scuba Steph who has like I think 500,000 more 500 I think 600,000 followers on Instagram, and her Instagram, she uses her TikTok now way more because she's trying to get on that platform. You'll see Twitch partners using TikTok to move up. Yeah, I know stuff. And again, I do TikTok because I like showing off the corgis. I like Twitter because Twitter I can talk about Cork of the Dead a lot more. And Facebook is mostly for just like memes. And Instagram is just for my friends that are like models that I just want to support. Okay, well, since I never go outside, I never go outside. Okay, is there a balding option? There we go. That seems a bit receding. There we go. Do I have auburn hair? I think that's my color hair. I do have really annoying eyes. Let's see. And they're definitely brown. Thanks, Dad. Oh, I miss my beard, but I shaved it for my mother. Those eyes are gonna look into your soul. Yup, she's been asking me for like 5 years to shave my beard. 5 years. 5 friggin' years. So, I surprised her. It took me 45 minutes to shave my beard. I had to use packing tape scissors. Yeah, I actually had the mustache for a bit, but then I looked like somebody that you wouldn't want to see walking down an alley. So, yeah, I got rid of that. Okay, I want to go to my damn island. Wait. Now we're going to Asia, baby. I want to see some panda bears. This is the first time I've ever streamed. This is the first time I've ever streamed Switch. That's a hard one. This is the first time I've ever actually streamed my Switch, and this is the first time I've played my Switch since Breath of the Wild came out. I don't even know when Breath of the Wild came out. Oh, yeah. Oh, my identity got stolen twice. Somebody stole my identity, Thalia, spent $3,000 at Santa's Enchanted Forest. And me being a Jewish kid that was never allowed to go there, it hurt me even more that somebody spent my money to go to a place that I wasn't allowed to go to. It was very, yeah, it sucked. Yup. Yeah, I literally bought a Switch the day it came out. I played Breath of the Wild, and I haven't played it since. It took me like 20 minutes to get it set up there, too, because it was a pain in the butt. Okay, there's a lot of talking. What the hell are the differences? That seems good. Yeah, and I don't know if I told you this. I told Stuffy this. Again, I never used the Nintendo Switch ever. Ever. But when I set it up, I needed to buy the DLC for Breath of the Wild. So then somebody hacked into my Nintendo account and bought 20,000 V-Bucks on it. And then I didn't know what V-Bucks were, so I had to Google that. He bought so many V-Bucks, they gave him 7,000 V-Bucks for free. So yeah, he stole like $200. And the dude was in Italy. I'm like, really? Really? You guys are being like destroyed by a pandemic and you're stealing money from me who's helping you? Wait. Oh my god. I thought I wasn't going to get everything. Your attention. Yep. $2,200 worth. Yeah, so my best friend, I was making fun of him yesterday for playing this, and he was like, this game is so relaxing. It feels more like I'm trying to fill out for a passport. And they're looking at me and saying, we don't know if we want you to go to other places besides prison. Yeah, now what made it really bad was like I saw exactly, so like on Nintendo, it literally tells you like what happened. It says this person in Rome, Italy bought $20,000 worth of 20,000 V-Bucks. He bought 10,000 twice at 99 each. And then you see him take it from his account and then transfer it onto a Switch Lite. So like he literally, not only did he have the balls to do that, but he had the balls to like transfer it to another system while I could see it. I think that's what got me even more. It was a bit, yeah. Hold on one sec, guys. 1 second, my love. I'm trying to Flip is talking to me. Please sit back and relax. Enjoy it. Ooh. Wait, I'm going to a desert island? Well, hello. You notice I'm wearing my fancy Switch shirt that I got from TwitchCon. I mean my fancy TwitchCon shirt that I got from TwitchCon. Okay, Twitch and Switch sound very similar right now. This is going to be annoying. Oh, look at her back there. Hi. Hi, puppy. She's going to get scared. Hi. Why don't you sleep on your bed? Go sleep on your bed. Oh, my little animal puppy. Yeah, Japan's the last country I want to go to. I've been to every other country I wanted to go to except for Japan. I will get to Japan. I've actually been to more countries than I have states. Which is kind of crazy. I'll feel this later. Wait. I run like I'm in Naruto. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. How do I pick it up? It's Muffy here. So, like, my best friend, and I don't usually put him on the spot, suffers from really, really bad crippling anxiety. And I'll never tell you who he is, what his name is, but he's my best friend, and I love him. And he said this game is basically therapy. And I suffer from stenosis, arthritis, nerve damage, and severe mood swings from my pain medication that I'm going to have to be on for the rest of my life. So he was like, you should play this game. So I bought it. Wait, a good buddy of yours lives in Japan? That's cool. Yeah, it's like my company that I work for has a couple offices in Asia and one in Japan. So I was like, since I'm the global QA manager, maybe I need to go over there and listen to their calls. And they're just like, but you can listen to their calls from your home. And I was like, but the intense feeling of listening to their calls in person. And they're like, we're not sending you to Japan right now. I was like, well, you know what? So, my buddy was also telling me that on the GameCube version of this, you used to be able to get GameCube games. And that would be awesome if they did that. Oh, I notice you have mood swings. I watch them on your stream. Look, dude, you're on pain meds too, probably. So I know exactly when you're in when the meds are kicking you and giving you your euphoria versus when you're in a bad mood. Because I'm a bit better at hiding them than you are because I'm good at that. But yeah, I can definitely tell when things are going bad for you. That's why I don't indulge you when I know they're going bad or good for you, because that enables you to make it seem like those mood swings are okay. You like wait, there's a Gothic Ram? Is that like a thing? Is that a boss? Do I fight bosses in this game? Like, do I kill these 3 pandas and make them into rugs? And what the hell is that thing behind me? It is a Gothic Ram. Yeah, the steroids are real bad. And the steroids suck because they immune compromise. My sister's a doctor. I always say that with such proudness because my little sister is a doctor. And that's just amazing that we have another doctor in the family. Yeah, you get really mad when you play shooters. Like, you remind me of me when I played Doom and wasted $60. Actually, what I decided to do is I'm gonna give Stuffy whenever she's ready to hate her life, because she also has medical issues also, and she's also way better at shooters than I am. I'm literally gonna have her log into my, like, one day when I'm just playing console games, I'm gonna have her log into my Steam account so that $60 game doesn't go to waste. And she said she'd do it and play it because I lost $60 and I cannot get back that $60. And people are like, well, it's critically enjoyed, people love it, and I'm like, that's a paid review. You can literally pay somebody to write a good review about you. So she said that she would love to play Doom, but doesn't want to spend $60 on it. So I'm just going to let her play it on mine and let her beat the shit out of it, so I don't have to play it. I played it for an hour and 18 minutes, guys. And I even told them, I go, this game is terrible, I want my money back. And then Steam was like, we only have an hour worth of play. Steam gives you 1 hour. That is your only window. You get 1 hour. After an hour, you cannot return the game. And I told them I spent the first 15 minutes setting up to make it work correctly. Yeah, man. There are 2 games that I've bought in full price that I've played for under an hour or like over an hour, and I spent that full price on them. One was Sekiro, which I didn't ask anybody's opinion on it. I saw Samurai and I'm like, I'm going to buy this game because that game looks fun. And I bought it and everybody's like, why'd you buy that game? You're going to hate that game. And now it just sits in my Steam. Please collect your tent from Timmy or Tommy. Oh my god, this seems relaxing. Where's my Azavatche? I also recommend one of these. Wheelchair Gamer. Besides the meds I'm on, I have lots of friends that are into holistics. Actually, I'm going to have my friend send you some emails about these special crystals that regenerate stem cells. And they've been known to work in people with neuropathy, nerve damage, and I'm going to be testing them as well. See if your insurance will cover them. But yeah, I use this. It's called Azavatche, everyone. It's actually crystallized ash from volcanoes in Venezuela, and it really does help keep you calm. And I've literally keep this in the room whenever I get stressed. Yeah. Okay, who? Wait. But yeah, I've been friends with Stuffy God for over a year now. I've met her in person. I've touched her butt. What? I've touched Army Boy's butt in person. Yeah, me and Stuffy and Army Boy like automatically clicked, and we have been friends ever since. Stuffy, I give Stuffy a hug and I squeeze her butt. She's like, "Well, that's new," and I was like, "How you doing?" And she's like, "Better with your hand not on my butt." Which one then? Okay. Oh, that was easy. Good times! I always will promote Stuffy in this stream for the main fact that she is a brilliant Dead by Daylight player who stopped playing as a killer, which was her main, because she was getting death threats and people were screaming at her to the point that after she would do a perfect game, she would try to escape out of the window before people could chat and scream at her. So yeah. I was like, "Hey Stuffy, do you know that after you do that amazing game and you try to leave?" She's like, "I do the same thing." Yeah. I'm always going to have a special place in my heart for every female streamer. Whether they want to show off their boobies, whether they want to dress modestly like Stuffy. Every female streamer is in competition with every other female streamer. They represent such a small percentage, and it doesn't matter what they do. If they are good or pretty or outgoing or an OP gamer, they're stealing other people's views. That is just the staple. That's just how people believe it. And it's something that's never going to change. My only solace that I ever take with a female streamer is that they don't get 83 cents to the dollar on Twitch. If me and Stuffy each get 100 bits, she doesn't get 83% of 100 bits. She gets the same amount I do. There is no pay discrepancy. Like my little sister who makes $250,000 a year versus her male counterpart that makes around $267,000 a year. Well, I try to read all the chat. Yeah, I was watching your stream when you played that. How is it though? Because I'm kind of like a graphics whore. And I really I can't play a game that looks derpy. Hey, what do I do here? I wish my best friend was in here. Can I talk to her about the cure? Hi. Her name is Muffy! Hi. Hello, Muffy. Oh my god, Stuffy, I found out something so interesting yesterday about Final Fantasy XIV. Do you know why Final Fantasy XIV is not on Xbox One? Oh my god, my best friend's in here! Everybody! What do I do? Do I just keep talking to her? Does she want to talk about, like, Finch and the cure and cutting herself? What she want to talk about? Dad issues? I don't... Okay, I should have paid attention. Okay. The reason why is because Microsoft refuses to allow cross-platform between Xbox One and PS4. They will not allow Xbox One and PS4 to have cross-platform between the two games, which is stupid because it's cross-platform between PS4 and Microsoft's Windows. Can I just shake it like a Polaroid picture? Can I pick these up? I made it! Hey guys, I pitched a tent. Brown chicken, brown cow. Is it like one of those Harry Potter tents that when I go inside of it during the Quidditch World Cup, it's a lot bigger? Or is this all I get? Yes, my amazing PIC, my partner in crime, Sherp, let me know about that yesterday. Actually, should I move the cameras around so you guys can see more? Hold on. Put you here. Since I'm goofy looking, make you smaller. There we go. That's better. That's bloody better. Okay, so I pitched my tent. We'll talk to these two schmucks again. Hi. I have. So basically this game is about a terrible zombie outbreak and only the rich and powerful got to go to specific islands that were already owned by major conglomerates in Europe and in the US. Got it. Okay. What the hell is that? Yeah, Sherp is like so damn knowledgeable. Let me just tell you what type of streamer I am. I started playing Final Fantasy 15. Okay, that's not going to work because that's all in the way. I started playing 15 for Sherp. And my buddy who's in the channel was telling me that, sometimes you got to play something that's relaxing. So my buddy actually, who's in here, say hi, his name is Batzaro, got me a copy of this game. And he was like, just play this. And I was like, no. So he got me a copy of it. I installed it last night. And he said that this game is really good for relaxing. His exact words were it's basically therapy for him. And like a lot of us, we all suffer from, high blood pressure, anxiety, panic attacks. So he said this game is great for that. But yeah, so Sherp, last night, I find out that I get the game, and I message Sherp, and I don't even know. I think he might have been taken back a little bit because I apologized to him that I wouldn't be playing Final Fantasy 15 today because he literally has been watching me play it. He stays in my stream till like 3 or 4 in the morning, helping me in Final Fantasy 15, and that's like the type of, that's not even a viewer at that point. That's like a friend. Like, he never yells at me when I do something wrong. He explains things. Yes, you do. It's so... What's great about it is I can talk to the chat, which is my favorite thing to do as a streamer. I have my own built-in guide. Okay, but to be honest, Kimmy is amazing, and her personality and her screaming just makes it... Well, I asked Mike yesterday, I was like, can people kill you in this game or hurt you? And he's like, they can chase you with their net, but it doesn't really do anything. So I thought I was the only one on the island. How did the cure get here? Yeah, like yesterday when I kept dying to the same thing, Sherp was like, just block, block, okay, now evade. And then after all that, he's like, you did it, good job. Not, I'm not going to help you out anymore because you're terrible. So, yeah, he's definitely my brother from another mother in those regards. And he also doesn't spoil things. Like, I tried to get him to give me, like, clues about what's going on. He's like, just wait. Yeah, Sherp has, like... Sherp was the first person I met that beat Resident Evil 3 on Insane. Before anybody was doing world records, he was one of the first to do it. So, like, he helped me out on my second playthrough of Resident Evil 3, and he was explaining what weapons to buy, why to buy them. Hold on one sec, guys. Sorry, I have to read. Okay, so if anybody that's new to the chat, hello, I'm Project Katana. Great to see you. I like to read the chat and see what's going on. The way they boop is making... You could have, like... You know there is a condition, Liddy, and my best friend actually suffers from it with first person and third person shooters, where if the character is bouncing around, it makes people dizzy. That's actually a condition. Yep. I used to play Division 2 with Mike, and we would have to stop, and he would power through it, but the character would move and bounce, like his backpacks, and then the lights would flicker. It's actually a real condition. And it has nothing to do with age, because Liddy's young. I can't watch anything with a camera bouncing. So, like, I went and saw Cloverfield in theaters, and I spent like $20 on food in Cloverfield, and I puked in the middle of the theater. That's how bad it was. And I wasn't mad about me puking. I was mad that I spent $20 on food. So, Liddy, what games... So, have you tried Ori and the Wisp yet? Because I might gift you a copy of that if you haven't. Can you play games like Ori and the Wisp? Because I think that'd be a good game. Very relaxing. It's called Ori and the Wisp. It's like a... Kind of like a pretty... Thank you. Did I say that right? I did say it right. Ori and the Wisp. Okay. Fear, I love Destiny because I'm a huge Bungie fan. I just suck at it. Fun fact about Destiny is I played it for like a week and got like 40 followers because of it. Like I just people love watching Destiny. Okay, what do I need to do now? Batch, what do I need to do now? Do I talk to iProject? I just wanted to go over what we need to get a campfire. Okay, oh, I get to collect branches. Yep, never playing Sekiro again. I don't know how you play that game, Fear. Maybe because Fear's British and they're very patient. Here's the funny thing about that game. So my buddy, when I got my copy of Sekiro, I ordered it online. I mean, I ordered it digitally. But he calls me up at GameStop and he gave me this, which I might actually give away one day. He gave me this. Sekiro is so brave, they give you a freaking knife to kill yourself with because the game's so damn hard. So yeah, F that. So F that. You want it? I'll send it to you. I just got to find a way to send it really cheap because it costs like $24 to ship to England. If I ship it to Kim, can she ship it to you? I'll give that to you. It's not an actual blade. It's like a letter opener. But it's... Hold on. Yeah, you could fuck somebody up with that. Yeah, I owe Kim a sticker anyway, so I'll send this to you. I promised Kim I'd send her a sticker. Yeah, you can have that. I don't want a reminder in my room anymore of the $60 that I wasted. Oh, here you go, Liddy. So Sekiro was about a broken samurai. So GameStop gave out a very limited supply of these. And it comes with like its own base. Yeah, this is a freaking... Literally, it's a mini katana. Yeah. So, I don't know... Was anybody in here yesterday when I showed off what I'm going to give away for the hunt... So, when I do the 100 subathon? I don't know if... I might hear some screeching. So, I was racking my brain what I want to do for my next big subathon giveaway. And I decided on this. I paid $40 for it when it came out earlier in the month. One of 2,000 in the world. This is the WonderCon, which is a canceled convention. They canceled this. The only way you could have gotten this was off the Funko shop, and it sold out in about 3 seconds. It's worth over $200 now. So I'm going to do a 100 subathon, where if I hit 100 subs... Any subscriber that's in the channel at that exact moment and any new subscribers have a chance to win this. Oh, you can't see it? Oh, it is... This is a 2,000-piece WonderCon Cheshire Funko Pop in a teacup from the Mad Tea Party. Yep. This will keep going up in value. It went from $40 to over $200 in a week once it came out. That is going to be my giant thank you to my subscribers. I just tried to start playing. I just started to start playing this again with the wrong controller. Yeah, I came to a realization that if somebody is willing to give me, you know, with times how they are right now, you can't just expect people to give away money. you can ask for people's time sometimes, which a lot of you are doing. But why not give? Like, I actually asked Sherp. I gave away $130 worth of prizes and PayPal a couple days ago. Liddy won. Zytrio won. Art of Todd won. And Sherp won. Mike told me one thing and I remembered this. When I first started streaming, Mike has been like my best friend for like 10 years, and we actually got into a huge fight because I'm an idiot. It was my fault. And we finally made up, and he told me one thing that's been sticking with me. Don't look at a stream as a business. The problem with me was I was looking at it as a business at first because I put around $15,000 into it to build it. And he said if it looks and sounds like a business, it is a business. So, for instance, I have no idea how many people are in here. You'll never see a subscriber count. You'll never see a place for you to donate. The only thing you see is subathon because of I want people to know. Like, I picked out two $40 gifts for the next subathon. And I look at it like this. I have so much shit in my house that's worth so much money that I can't sell anymore because of eBay's new policies on collectibles, that it's not worth me just keeping it. So why not give it away? For somebody who spends $5, they have a chance of winning a $40 thing. And I know not everybody has that ability to just give away product. So, okay. I have to go pick up wood now. Okay. Yoink. Pick it up. Where's Y? Got it. Wait, let me talk to this schmuck again. He looks high. Oh my god, so I gotta tell this, I'm gonna put Liddy on blast. Me and her met, and she was asking for some advice, which she really didn't need because she actually is a brilliant streamer. So I'm watching her charity event with her boyfriend, and her boyfriend walks over to her in the middle of the stream and draws glasses on her with a marker. And after the glasses are put on, she has the realization and yells out, "Was that Sharpie?" I think she said, "Was that bloody Sharpie?" She literally yelled out, "Was that Sharpie?" And it was a Sharpie. She was... He got the... I'm talking about, like, the big-ass glasses. She looked like she looked like a cute Harry Potter with those glasses on. "Was that Sharpie?" That's exactly how you sound. She's like, "Bloody marvellous, mate, you're Harry Potter." That's how she sounds. Like, literally, I basically just gave you her exact accent. She's like, "Well, that wasn't the dog's bollocks, mate. You know, mate." I feel attacked. So yeah, she's actually voicing a very important character in the video game. And Sherp is actually voicing Player 2 in Korg of the Dead. And I have another voice actress that's going to be voicing the first player. So I'm going to have two Brits and one American, all being British. I still got to find somebody for Sprite though. And the problem is, I want it to be a young girl, which sounds really bad, but the young girl also has to be British. I'm going to shake this tree. Wait, you guys don't like my British accent? I thought it was pretty on par. No? Was it? No. Actually, I've been begging Sherp to stream. Or like when he moves to the U.S., or or when Kim moves to Britain, they could do like co-streams. I think the funniest thing ever for me was growing up with Brits. Wait, I don't have enough? Wait, do I have new clothes? I'm naked! You DM'd me. Oh, cool. I like it. Thank you, yes. Fine, I'll put some clothes on. Uh-oh. 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 Aha! Wait a minute, you did concept art? I want more indie people to make video games, man. I think a gamer that has gamed their whole entire life should be making a video game. I have. Why'd you lose all your creative motivation? I want to read. Hey, let me tell you this, Stuffy. If you have a good idea and need somebody to invest with you, I'm that person. I've invested over $1,600 into Korg of the Dead alone so far. So yeah, Active Todd is one of my team leads in the group that I'm in. And he was actually one of the winners of a Voltron Funko Pop. Yeah, I always want to help people. Because when somebody creates a video game, they're putting part of their love, that sounds bad. They're putting part of their essence and their soul into making it. Like, Korg of the Dead is a love letter to my two babies, who I know are not going to be here forever. Yoda, what are you doing back there? Hold on. What are you doing? What are you trying to get? You need help? Here, move. I'll help you. What is it, baby? What's back there? What's back there, Bubby? What's back there? There's nothing back there. Oh my God, there actually is a blueberry back there. You have a really crazy nose on you. You okay? Okay, who wants some blueberries? Yeah, my children? Okay. Everybody wants to see you guys get blueberries anyway. Here we go, guys. Since everybody's in here, all your aunts and your uncles are in here, we'll do some blueberries. Here you go. There you go. We'll do a rare thing too, because I don't think Liddy has seen them up in person before. The cuteness that they are. So we'll do a special thing right now. Okay, who wants to come up first and say hi to everyone? You want to come up first? Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. So, easy. So, Yoda. Okay, so Yoda is what I call a miracle corgi. He was one of 7 babies born, and him and his sister were the only ones that survived. So, his sister, have a kiss. No, I'm just going to lay down. So, when I decided to get a corgi, I found one little small breeder. Yes, Mike loves Yoda. He's obsessed with Yoda. He doesn't like Leia that much. So, when I asked about the two that they had...
I'll buy it at a high price.
Oh! Thank you so much for the resub! That means the corgis get more blueberries. So Yoda's whole entire litter died except for him and his sister. And the lady was like, I have a boy and I have a girl. And I go, well, tell me about both. And they go, well, the girl runs around. She's crazy. And I'm like, okay. And she goes, well, tell me about... And I'm like, tell me about the boy. The boy dog. Oh, he just hangs out with me and watches TV. I'm like, that's the one for me. So this is my boy Yoda. Yeah. Oh, his whole entire litter died. And then, come here, Leia. Where's she hiding? Leia, look, come here. Now, Leia, on the opposite hand. Come here, look. Come here. Now, Leia came from a litter of 9. 9, everyone. And Leia, to this day, is hated by every one of her brothers and sisters. I have video of her attacking them while they were breastfeeding and then hiding under a step stool so they couldn't get to her. She's also the runt of the litter. So the first week I got her, all she did was attack Yoda when he was sleeping. And then we wanted to do a family reunion. So there's a very nice gay couple who I'm friends with that adopted Leia's sister named Corky. So we wanted to do a meetup. When Corky saw her, Corky attacked her. Corky literally went after her own sister because I guess she remembered what Leia did to her. So, but you're so cute. Oh, and here's another sad thing about Leia. She wasn't my pick. The original people that picked her out said they didn't want her when she was born because she had too much white on her face and they couldn't show her. So I took her instead. Yep, they said that they could not show her because her patterns were yep. I think the white makes her look amazing. There you go. Your sister's back. Go get her, boy. So yes, they're my kids. So I know for a fact, since me being 40, they're not going to be with me forever. Even with all the insurance I have them on. So I figured, why not make a video game about them being corgis and badasses? She does. All of her brothers and sisters, Gamer, look identical to them, to themselves. She is so different looking. And technically, you did just sub, which I really, really appreciate. Which means that you're entered into the next $40 gift, which you guys, I'm not even telling you guys what it is. It's going to blow your minds. Because there's going to be 2 of them. It's going to be 2 winners, and they're both $40 gifts. Ow, that was my finger. That hurt so bad. I'm going to pee a little. Okay, here. Oh, that hurt so bad. Okay, here. Organic blueberries are the only things they eat for their treats. Only organic blueberries. Yes, and that's what I love about Korg of the Dead is my artist literally did that. They look totally different. Okay. Help develop a thriving community entirely from scratch. Wait a minute. I gave it a heart. I said thank you. I literally said thank you when you came in just now. I don't see a lot of whispers. You used to DM me on Twitter, and I was able to see those pretty instantly. So basically, if things were to go bad here, would those bears try to eat me? I mean, that frog would get them high, and that sheep would start playing them Skinny Puppy or Nine Inch Nails, so they'd run away. Hey, Mike, are you still in here? Don't you dare! Fine. Pick a cool name. Okay, what should I pick for our cool name? Let's see. What should I pick? Capri Sun. I used to love those, but I was allergic to them when I was a kid, so that's kind of like a sore subject. Thanks for bringing that up. Uh-oh, somebody's calling me. Wait, did you mean to call me? Hold on. He might be calling me to threaten me not to use Batman. Let me see what he. Okay, guys, what should I name it? Give me some suggestions here. What should I name it? Let's make this, since you guys are all in here, it's a group decision. Let's get some names. What should we name the island? I wish. I don't think it's long enough. That would be amazing. Okay, any other suggestions? Because that might be number one. Wait, they are raccoons? Damn, that would have been good. We were missing one. Okay. Damn, that would have been good. Now I'm sad. There's so many pretty birds right outside my window by the bird feeder. Raccoon plus T. What's that mean? Raccoonity! That sounds... Okay, so Raccoonity. How about... Oh, wait a minute. Don't do it. Oh, you want to see a Cool Stars hat? I can't wear it on stream because it's a beanie and my head is too hot. But yeah, if you can get one of these, I recommend it. You look good in a beanie. I look terrible in them. Actually, I love that idea. What do you guys think of Hogwarts? I freaking love Hogwarts. And Christine, who's Mike's fiance, is a big Harry Potter fan, and she's the reason I actually bought the audiobooks and started listening to the audiobooks. Hogwarts it is! Yay! So I was thinking about this yesterday, and I think I told Liddy about it when she was in here. So I'm watching Fantastic Beasts and Where They Come From, right? And I'm watching the scene where they're put to death. And it dawned on me that they're essentially dropping them into a giant vat of liquid death. So what I see at that point, from my understanding of the world, right? So let me just paint this picture really quick. So in England, in the Harry Potter verse, Muggles can marry wizards. Wizards can marry Muggles. There is no death penalty in England or in any parts of Europe. Like, the Avada Kedavra is outlawed, and on top of that, if you do kill somebody, you go in Azkaban prison. But in America, Muggles can't marry Muggles can't marry wizards, and there's death penalties. So J.K. Rowling's pretty much made fun of America by how terrible we are in her books, which is a definite shot of racism. But then also in Harry Potter, in the English versions, there is like a pureblood thing, but that's like an English thing. That's how they've always been. But still, I thought about that. I'm like, why can't a non-magic marry a magic? Yeah, so Christine was the reason why I actually got the audiobooks. I don't know why people hated the second one. I mean, I can get it if you've read all the books, because I'm kind of like a novice. I've only listened to one audiobook. Oh, Harry Potter is spectacular. But Mike actually brought up a really good point and said that he loved Colin Farrell, or Colin, whatever his name is, a lot better. And I kind of did too. I thought that was a great character. I will say this. My favorite line out of anything that I've watched in Harry Potter is in Deathly Hallows Part 2, where Harry shows that he's there right to Snape, and then he looks over at him and he goes, "How dare you stand where he stood?" Like, that, to this day, still chills me. And then when he grabs on to Tom and he goes, "Let's finish this how we started it, Tom, together." Like, at that point I knew that Daniel Radcliffe would end up being kind of like how Mike explained to me that Michael Bay knew that Will Smith was going to be a huge star because of Bad Boys with like one action sequence. But when he said, "How dare you stand where he stood," like, that was chills. I should be reading all this. Yay, I have a frog and a gothic sheep and raccoons. Yeah, it's just, I didn't realize how different the book was. Like, in Philosopher's Stone, I didn't realize that Firenze has, like, a bigger part as a centaur. Yeah, I figure anything I miss, Mike will let me know about. I like how Mike's like, "They're not bears, they're raccoons." I'm like, "You're a raccoon." Hey, Stuffy, is Army still sleeping? And you do know, Wheelchair Gamer, that you get every month, you're the one I give my, my Prime to. So I just have to wait for it to renew again. I usually give you my Prime anyway. What's he working on in his stream? I'm nosy. I want to know. Okay, so what do I need to do now? Good. Oh, what's up? So what are you working on your stream? What are you doing? He who cast the first stone. Can I fit? Can I fish in this game? Because I love fishing. Oh! Okay. Okay, I see above. Oh! So I found this out, Army Boy. So whenever you do a notification for when you get bits, if you want to change the actual sound for bits, it's the only one you have to physically change in Stream Elements. Okay, hold on. Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of feel like they took a little bit of their idea from Sonic Adventure. Wait, who do I talk to? Yeah, it's a glitch, and I want to let you know about it so it doesn't drive you nuts. I had to figure it out myself, where you basically have to go in there and manually change it, and you have to change it per the amount of bit you're getting. So, say you get 100 bits, you have to literally make it universal for all of them, or else if you get one, it'll sound different. Like, look. So this is how I had to do it. So, like, when you go here, I love being able to test this. So when you go to all widgets and go to alert box, you go to test bits. So you actually have to go into the option in itself under bits, and it'll say open bit settings, and you actually have to change it to make it universal for all of the bits, or else it'll give you the ding. Yeah, so found that out the hard way, but since I know it now you can do it. Okay, getting all the getting all the oranges. So basically, this guy is like making me do his grunt work. My eyes are a bit creepy. I should have changed those. Yoink. 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 Like, what I would recommend for you, since you're into dragons, try to sample, so like, for instance, say you get 100 bits, right? Have, Khaleesi yell out Draconis. Like, try to keep it very, like, keep it very dragon themed for your sound effects. Since I love Resident Evil, all of mine are literally from Resident Evil. The shopkeeper. Okay, this is actually kind of relaxing, but I want a fish. Is that a whale? No. Yeah, just find. They're easy to find, but since your whole thing is dragons. Like, I'm trying to see what other dragon ones you could use. You can also do the dragon one. So, like, when somebody follows, you could do the dragon, a little dragon clip of when the dragon from Gringotts comes out of Gringotts. Ooh! And then for another dragon one, you could do the dragon one that's, like, for new followers or something in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire when the dragon is blowing fire on the rock behind Harry Potter. Like, that'd be a cool one. Okay, do I go to sleep now? Here's my tent. Okay, who's Nook? Is this Nook?
Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
Oh, Wolfie, thank you so much for the host. Whenever there's a host...
Thank you.
Whenever there's a host, that means the corgis get blueberries! Who wants some blue... Actually, we do double because we just got to... Wait, let's see. Unforgiven Bobby, thank you so much for the follow! Double blueberries
Got
for
some
the
rare
corgis!
things on sale, stranger.
Okay, triple blueberries! Please don't get diabetes. Actually, they're organic, and they're the one thing the vet said you guys could have. Here you go. So those are, so Active Todd and Wolfie are the two are the two admins in my stream team, Wolfie TV stream team, under Flip TV. So let me do shout outs for both of them. Wolf is a tattoo artist who has awesome face tattoos. And Todd likes Voltron. Oh, let me do some shout outs. Not under Flip. Got you. Okay, hold on. Let's do... Wait. S-O. Shout out. My mods help me do this. Come on. Did I copy it correctly? Oh shit, I went to the wrong button. There we go. I'm not very tech savvy. That work? Nope, fuck that up real good. Hold on. Gotta put a space in between. Boom! Did it! And let's, hold on, let's see if... Let's see if Bobby streams. Where'd that go? Where'd that guy's go? Where'd that guy's name go? I want to see if he streams. You gotta support other streamers, people. That's unless you're somebody like Ninja that was already a professional video gamer with a huge following. Everybody starts from somebody and scratch. Always support everyone. People have no idea how hard it is to be a streamer. Oh shit, his thing's a Phoenix. I'll follow that automatically. Hold on, let me see what he plays. Oh, he's a Destiny player. I love watching FPS, but I suck at it. Okay. So followed him back, because that's such a relaxing game to play when I don't have to do it myself. Boom. Thank you so much for the follows. Thank you so much for the hosts, guys. I really appreciate it. We're now at... So, one of the biggest achievements, I think, for me on stream has nothing to do with how many followers I got, how many views I got. And very few of you know this that are new. I have 3 heroes in my life. Actually, 4. My father, who's my best friend. Literally, like, if I get married, he'd be my best man. Of course, Mike would be my best man, too. They'd be dual best mans. I'd make them fight to see who'd win. But I have 3 heroes in my life. And one is Paul Haddad, who we just lost 3 weeks ago to throat cancer. He's the voice of Leon S. Kennedy in the original Resident Evils. James O'Barr, the creator of The Crow. And Corey Marshall, who voices Ryohazuki. I've been corresponding back and forth with Corey Marshall for about 6-7 months. A few weeks back... And I've told the story a bunch of times, but not to like newer people. A few weeks back, Paul Haddad had just passed, and I said, if this would ever happen to you, we would honor you from the heavens. And I go, one day, oh, of course. I mean, sure. I mean, it's honestly, it's a given. I mean, look at you. You're British, and I love you. So a few weeks back, I was talking with him, and I go, I'd love to get you on the stream, so me and you could just talk Shenmue, because that's my favorite game of all time. And he goes, how's next week sound for you? At this point, I'm like, he might be joking. So I go, next Thursday, 6:30. He literally came into the stream. We did a voice stream video, so everybody saw him and me through Zoom for 2.5 hours while we talked about Shenmue. While I was playing Shenmue with his voice, while talking to him using his voice. I cried like 3 times on that stream. So when I hear people that make it as partner, which is such a huge accomplishment, I think meeting your hero is always a scary thing because he could be a dick. He was amazing, and I got to ask him so many questions about Shenmue. Like, he hung out with Yu Suzuki, the creator of everything from Space Harrier to Shenmue. And he told me that you gave him the best compliment ever. And Wheelchair Gamer knows this because he met me through Shenmue. When you met him again, when they decided to kickstart and do Shenmue, they didn't tell Corey until everything. You met Jean-Claude Van Damme? He was a dick? Actually, Mike, can you tell the story about Jean-Claude Van Damme on the set of Street Fighter really quick? Because it's probably one of the craziest things I think I've ever heard. So, when Yu Suzuki decided to do Shenmue, he had to go get the property from Sega. And they didn't tell Corey about it. Like, Corey found out that Shenmue 3 was happening through, like, a tweet. Come on, man. You're a... Wolf. I've known you now for almost a month now. So, Wolfie is a... I always hope that Wolfie is in reference to the poor dog in Terminator 2, even though it's not. Tattoo artists right now are suffering so much in this country. They can't open their shops up. There's been so many rules, and I have a lot of tattoos, you just don't see any of them. Tattoo artists have gone through such trials and tribulations being artists. At one point, they wanted to make statewide rules, where as opposed to a tattoo artist being able to buy a vat of ink and then using the little caps to pour the ink into for the different colors, there was a company that was trying to actually get all of those giant things of ink canceled, and that, say Wolfie owns a shop, which I believe he does, he would have to buy individual small pre-sealed versions of the ink at almost double the price, so it would be quote-unquote safer. They also tried to open up major tattoo schools, which takes away from the whole aspect of being a tattoo artist, because when you're a tattoo artist, not only are you an amazing artist, you're also an artist that's working on a canvas that likes to move and likes to complain and yell. And now most tattoo shops can't even open up right now. So Wolfie's only been streaming since the beginning of this year. And he's pushing. He averages, because I look at everybody's stats, he's grinding this. He's tattooed himself on stream. I actually made a joke about maybe him tattooing himself on stream. But we have to sometimes look at who is suffering more. We have 300 million Americans in this country. 54 million of them are what they call subcontractors. That's tattoo artists. That's people that work as bartenders, bouncers, people that work in the food industry that have to pay for their own insurance. I know, yeah, I study metrics for a living. So when I see a tattoo artist streaming, I know that they're trying to find other avenues to not dip into the pie. They're trying to find other avenues to survive. Imagine for a second, for the people in, I don't know how many people are in here. Imagine for a second being told the thing that you've done your whole entire life, your craft, you can't do anymore until we tell you you can. That's how you feed yourself. That's how you feed your family. Nope, we're shutting you down right now because we don't think it's safe. And to be honest, we don't think it's safe to begin with because blah, blah, blah. If anybody in here has a tattoo, I have 15 of them. Do you know the precautions that a tattoo artist actually does in a shop? What they actually have to go through? Like, it is insane. I even would love if Wolfie did a TikTok, because there's 2 huge tattoo artists right now that are verified on TikTok, and I talked to one of them, and every time he goes live, he makes around $2,000 through donations on his TikTok, tattooing people. And he can't even make his money right now because he had to close his shop up. So always look at your situation and realize that somebody has it worse than you. I make around $70,000 a year. I work from home. I'm a QA manager. So whenever you think that, oh man, I only make $50 a year, I'm working from home, and then I see a streamer that has 1,000 subscriptions. 1,000 subscriptions is $29,000 a year, people. Because for every subscription you make, you get $2.50 off of it, unless you're a partner. So remember that. There you go. But that's the thing. And I understand that they want to shut down things, but they're not like, so for instance, a tattoo artist, and again, I know this, I have a lot of friends that are tattoo artists, for like a high-end sleeve. Yeah, look, Stuffy makes nothing. It's a nightmare. For like a full sleeve, like done by a professional artist. I have a friend that does iridescent ink. He's based out of South Florida. So like he did a whole entire tattoo, and it's a RoboCop tattoo. So like when the client shifts his arm, the actual ink moves like RoboCop's helmet. He that whole sleeve with RoboCop and Terminator on it costs $3,500. The guy gave him a $50 tip. Think about that for a minute. A $50 tip. I live in Florida. I grew up in South Florida. I grew up in South Florida for 33 years. I'm in Orlando now. Yeah, man, like, I feel for tattoo artists because I have so many friends that do it for a living. I have friends that can't get apprenticeships anymore. I have friends that can't do anything anymore. So, like, when I met you and I saw all your face tattoos, and then you told me you're a tattoo artist, I was like, holy fuck, this dude's suffering. Florida, for anybody that's not in Florida, by the way, and me, Stuffy, Army Boy Mike, I'll send you a picture of that tattoo, Mike, and you actually know this guy, by the way. Yeah, man, I'm in Orlando. I'm in Sanford, 30 minutes from Orlando. Yup. So and being in Florida, for anybody that's not in Florida, we have the worst unemployment. Within 48 hours, 700,000 people tried to file for unemployment. And here's the fucked up part. So let's say Wolfie tries to file for unemployment, right? He'll spend an average of anywhere from 48 to 72 hours on the phone trying to file for unemployment. That's how bad the system is here. And since Florida has one of the worst renter protections ever, so say Wolfie doesn't own his house. I'm just going to use Wolfie as an example because me and him have talked, I know him, and I'm going to use him as my example. Let's say Wolfie lives with his wife and his kids, in St. Augustine and he can't pay his rent. Right? So say he can't pay his rent. Legally, they can't kick him out right now because to get an eviction notice, they have to go through the courts. The courts are currently shut down right now. So there's no courts. So they'll literally go to his house and threaten him physically if they need to kick him out of his house. That is what we're dealing with right now. And to blow everybody's minds, for everybody that's so very appreciative of that $1,200 that you just got from your government, that $1,200 is minimum wage for a month. It's $7.25 rounded up from $11.75 to $1,200. They paid you minimum wage in a country that makes $14.8 trillion a year. We're the richest country in the world. And we're paying our people who are paying for... You're essentially not getting money for the money that you already paid. $1,200 is nothing. And here's the worst part. If you look at... Forbes did a breakdown article for PPT and newly gross millionaires, and they found that over 48,000 millionaires in the country received a $1.6 million stimulus check because there was a loophole for new millionaires, and they didn't want new millionaires to suffer. And see, look, he couldn't even get the stimulus. But that's my point. You have to protect yourself in a situation that's not your fault. It is unfathomable what they're doing. And I know I'm supposed to be playing this really relaxing game, but my favorite thing about streaming is actually talking with people and educating people because I know a lot because it's just all up there. So I do lots of research. It's a travesty. It is an absolute travesty. I got the stimulus check and my friend needed $600 and I gave him $600 for my stimulus check. You know what they needed the stimulus check for? Her and her husband needed to buy diapers, needed to buy food. He made $80,000 a year, lost his job at the beginning of 2019. They refused to give him the stimulus check because he wasn't able to file off of the 2019, not the 2018. They gave him nothing. We as a country, with 310 million Americans, run the world. We make... Think about that for a second, and then I'll go back to the game. $2 trillion of our military... $2 trillion is our military budget. But we cash $14.8 trillion a year. That's how much you make for your country. $14.8 trillion is our gross in this country. And they're giving you $1,200 if you can get it, which is minimum wage. So they're basically telling you you're not worth more than minimum wage. I usually try to keep that. My streams are always about, I like to game, but I also want people to know. And I feel so bad for our independent contractors, like the Wolfies out there, like the bartenders. 54 million of you are what they consider independent contractors, meaning that you don't get your own insurance. You're not under some sort of body like that, so they don't care. And you got poor-ass countries giving their people $2,000 a month for the next 6 months. Canada is giving $2,000 for the next 6 months to every resident. Finland, Sweden, Switzerland are giving 80% of your paycheck to you. Sherp's in England. Sherp doesn't even have to do his own taxes. His company does it for him. Alright, back to the game. So, wait. I get a cop? 80. Listen what he just said, Wolfie. 80 to 100% of your wages are being paid. And Wolfie has to hide and do tattoos on the side. If I lick you, will I get high? Can I lick him? Are you like one of those special toads? No? Okay, so what am I doing now? Is he drinking alcohol? Yeah, my company, so I've worked, so little thing about me, I have, I did Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for 10 years, and I got hurt during the New York Open, so I have metal rods in my back to begin with, so I ended up with stenosis, arthritis, nerve damage, all of my back. My back is destroyed. I'll be on meds for the rest of my life. So my company couldn't keep me in New Jersey because the cold was literally paralyzing me more. So I've worked from a home office for like 5 years, and then they switched everybody to home offices during the pandemic. So that's why I decided to stream like when after work. So I literally work 8:45 to 6 and then stream Monday through Sunday. But I had the means to actually build up a channel. Like I put 15,000 into this channel to make it what it is. Right? I want to lick that toad. And hey, Wolfie, do you remember the band Skinny Puppy? Tell me that she doesn't look like she'd hang out with like the members of Skinny Puppy. Hey, what's up, Unforgivable Bobby? Unforgiven Bobby, I just followed you back, man. I see you play Destiny. I'm a big fan of watching that, just not a big fan of playing it because I'm terrible. Where the hell's my cot? Somebody told me this gamer's relaxing. I'm having more fun just talking to the chat. How do I get my... Oh! Did it. Yeah, my whole back. I got, I was fighting an absolute in a jiu-jitsu match. That's why my ears... That's why I can't wear headphones. My ears just are very cauliflowered from fighting. And, I was fighting an absolute, so I was 175 and I fought a 260 pounder, and he put me in a body triangle, and I got out of it, but I heard a pop, and I ended up getting out of it, got him in a key lock, got the tap, but my back felt weird after that, so as opposed to... Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, like I tried to sub to you yesterday, and somebody already gifted a sub to you. So I was like, well, I don't know what to do now. So I was hoping you'd sub again. I bought. My thing is, and I said this, sometimes I can't go in streams all the time because I work full time, but I have notifications up. So like whenever I see somebody on our team, I will just raid them with who I have, and then I always keep bits. I always have around $20 worth of bits, because I know people are like, oh, you shouldn't need to do bits. Giving somebody $1.40 brightens somebody's day, because it makes it feel like, wow, I accomplished something. That's like how I look at things. Use the leaf thing in my inventory. Why didn't you tell me that, Mike? Yes, Wolfie. So whenever there's a new follow, subscription, donation, I do, the corgis get blueberries. Oh, and you weren't in here before, so I'm doing 100 subathon soon, and I decided that this is going to be the gift for the 100 subathon. So when I hit 100 subs, I'm giving away a $200 Funko Pop, which would look really good in somebody's tattoo studio. This is the limited edition a Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland Mad Tea Party WonderCon exclusive, which was a canceled con, and it's a 2,000 piece limited edition from Funko itself. I know you can't see it because of the glare. Yep. I always said to myself that if you have the means to do giveaways, why not be appreciative? If somebody's willing to give you $5, why not give them a chance to win stuff? And obviously that'll be the grand prize, and I'll do 2 small others. And then for the subathon I'm doing today, I'm giving away 2 $40 things. To be honest with you, I was making so much extra money off of eBay, and then eBay really screwed up the ability for me to actually... what am I doing? Mike, what am I doing? Why can't I sleep on it? Yay! Yeah, that's the thing. I love doing giveaways. I gave Todd won a limited edition Voltron Pop. Fear the Sherp won 20 in PayPal. Zytrio won 15 in PayPal. And then Liddy won a Harry Potter Padfoot Funko Pop t-shirt exclusive. Hey, what's up, Kath? Oh, that's bright. Yeah, dude, like, I can tell you, Wolfie, there's so much stuff in this house that I want to give away that just sits here because I can't. My eBay store just isn't what it is anymore. I'm so afraid to sell stuff because last time I sold something on eBay, I sold a $300 pop, and the guy switched it out for a fake one, and eBay sided with him. So essentially, I lost the pop, and I had to give him back his $300. So, nope. I'd much rather do them as giveaways and mail them myself and not have to worry about it. People are scandalous nowadays. I want to see who went live in the Wolf's Den, so I know who's next up. Hold on. It's always at the top. Okay, so what are they streaming right now? Okay, good. I mean, it's relaxing. I find just talking with people a little bit more relaxing, but it's not bad. Could I change my outfit? My cabin's kind of bare. I feel like my tent should look a little... Oh yeah, I saw the picture of him earlier sleeping. Dude, your baby deep sleeps. Okay, so Ralu is live. Okay, so I can pass to him after. It doesn't say that though. Like I see the 3 owners. But I only see Teggy as Twitch Live. Then I see Mod, who's Ace. Can you link me their channel in here so I know, please? So I know who to pass to after? Yeah, actually, yeah, thank you so much. I can't wait to see, like, what kind of cool team name we get. I slept that... Yes, I did sleep that long. I licked that toad and it got me high. I'm good, Kath. How are you feeling today? Are we taking that vitamin THC? Are we in a good mood today? I'm on an island. How is their cell reception? How are you feeling then? This is how you know I've never used my Twitch. This is the controller I use. I used my Twitch once for Breath of the Wild because that was the first Zelda game I ever played. And this is the first time I've actually ever played Twitch on stream. Okay. Gonna get some vitamin alcohol. I honestly, Kath, think that they should maybe have you on some, and I know we talked about this, maybe some sort of antidepressant to help you as well. Because I don't want you to keep drinking alcohol. Alcohol is very bad for your liver and you're still growing. The weed is great. The weed's very good for you. But alcohol, that really diminishes your liver. Okay, so basically, when do I start talking to the volleyball? Oh, thanks, Army Boy. Success is measured by how you feel about the success, not the success itself. I'll be happy when Korg of the Dead is in everybody's hands. Oh, by the way, we are still doing betas for Korg of the Dead. So if anybody does want to try out the new beta, please let me know. Message me, because we still have Korg of the Dead betas going. Alright, so everybody that wants that, let me... Do all of you follow me on Twitter? I've never smoked weed, but I fully endorse it. I have like 500,000 shares of medical marijuana weed companies because I think it should be a thing. Oh, I have a lot of bells. What do bells do? Oh, Mike told me about this yesterday. Okay. It's okay. We'll figure out how to get everybody's information. I will get everybody copies because the beta is live right now and it is so cute. Oh my god, it's so cute. Here, hold on. Hold on. Uno mas. So, this is the newest version of Korg of the Dead. Oh God, you sent me. Oh no, is that you sent? You're really obsessed with that guy. So for anybody that is curious, anybody that wants to play it, this is the brand new beta of Korg of the Dead. And the girl sleeping in the back, that's Leia. So their power-ups are blueberries because they love blueberries in real life. Hi, zombies. This is a glitch, by the way, but I still love it. So yeah, this is a game that me and Josh have been working on for the past year. Whoop. Oh, and by the way, there is tattoo awareness in this game as well. Everything in this game has some sort of awareness. So Leia and Yoda both have pixie tattoos on their arms. That was my homage to tattoo artists. It also, without spoiling stuff, is a source of their power, which is another cool thing. Oh, and here's player 2, in case you wanted to see what Yoda looks like. Sorry, Ayad, because I don't want to get sued. So Yoda and Leia are different looking. Yoda will do only punches, and Leia will do only kicks. So yeah, that's Korg of the Dead. It's a very quick beta. It allows you to just really see a lot of the environment. You do notice, since I did pick up the Corgis, the size difference is crazy, which is exactly what I wanted. Leia is a lot smaller than Yoda, but she is player 1, and she's in charge of the group, and Yoda is player 2. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great sleep. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys see. So yes, I can send out to anybody that wants to play it. Yes, the dots are meant for them to disintegrate. That's why they're there. They're just supposed to look a little bit more pronounced. So thank you for letting me know that, because that does need to be changed a little bit. But yeah, so like when people talk about like extra, like I spent about $1,600 into that already, getting the game going. By the time the game is done, there'll be 5 different bosses. Each boss will have some sort of social awareness to it. You have a little pixie that follows you around. I already hired 3 voice actors, well, 2 voice actresses and 1 voice actor. And there'll be a melee super move and a gun super move. There'll be a digital comic book that's almost written already. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's a lot of cool things in it, and I really wanted to show off. Like, for instance, the first boss is a zombie bear, and he throws zombies at you, like zombified bees, because we're killing off the bees. The shirt that Leia wears says "Fae Lives Matter." I'm a quality analyst for an international automation company, so my job is to talk to people, analyze calls, analyze metrics to make people more polite on the phones when dealing with multi-million-dollar automation installs. Like, my company has done installations in houses like Santana's house, Metallica's house. We recently had to, and I shit you not, had to replace two $2,000 remotes in Skrillex's house because he stepped on him because he got mad. And when the guy was actually on the phone talking to Skrillex about how he did it, you hear Skrillex in the background say, "Don't you dare say I dubstepped on him." Carlos Santana, one of the most prolific, literally probably one of the best guitarists in the world. But yeah, it's a big automation company. Wait, what can I do now? I have mail! Wait, what's Z? Yeah, so what we did was, we are a legit essential company because we have military contracts. So we sent everybody to their houses. So we only had 2 people that contracted COVID before we shut down. Both of them, thank God, are healthy now. But yeah, everybody's working from home. He's back like a vertebrae. Ooh, what can I do here? Oh, I want to look fancy. Check my mail. Which mail? You mean my Gmail? Okay, let me check my Gmail. Hold on. What'd you send me? I don't see anything from you in Gmail. Oh, my mailbox. How do I check it? The game's broken. I can shake it. Okay. Where's A? They sent me an acorn. How do I let you guys come over to my island? Can you guys come visit? Could I hang out with other people or am I by myself? Naruto! I want to fish. How do I fish? Hi, frog. Oh. Okay. Ooh, I get a mesh cap for bloody Hogwarts. You're a wizard, Harry. Can I put it on? I want to wear it. No. Ooh, look at that! I know. Okay, what do I do now? What could I do? I figured I'll go for like another hour, and then I want to raid another member of our stream. He's going live in a bit. Can I just fish? How do I fish? I want to fish right now. Can I fish? Go to the tent. Okay. Run, 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 run. I wish I could make my tent purple. Hello, koalas. So just to let everybody know, just because this stream is ending in about an hour, I do 2 streams on the weekends. I will be switching it up a little bit, so I'm going to play this now because I'm loving it, and then I'm probably going to try something else that's another awesome game from a friend of mine who is developing a racing game that I was blessed to have a beta of, and then we might do some more Final Fantasy 15 as well. I am like a real big variety streamer, so I kind of like want to get to a point where I can lay down in bed and play this and hang out with my best friend, which is like something that me and him like to do. I'm always the big spoon. But we were doing that with WoW for a while, but I have a really bad temper when I suck at something because I like to succeed. So WoW wasn't working out for us. So I'm hoping that I can get to a point where I can travel to his island and me and him can just play this. Not on stream, it'll just be me and him playing this in our beds while whispering sweet nothings into our ears. Sexually. Sounds sensual. Okay, so I'm gonna build something now, right? What could I build? Ouch. Well, we just took a dark turn there. Okay. Okay, do I get to make a fishing pole? Okay, can you so when do you think we can travel to each other's islands? I already have them. I already picked up 5. Yay! I get a fishing pole! I made a flimsy fishing pole. That scared me. This controller just randomly vibrated. It scared me a little. So open the inventory and use the acorn. Okay. Why is there an ATM on this desert island? I have to suspend disbelief. Okay. Oh, I make my own workbench. Oh my god, I get to go fish. Yeah. Fishing, 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 fishing. Nope. Here, fishy. Got him. No, we got him. We got him. We don't got him. All right. Okay. Can't win them all. What you must realize is there is no spoon. For what that's actually bending is yourself. So basically, if I ever want to leave, I just get on that airplane and just dip. How do I rotate my camera around? Here we go! Ooh! Yay! No. Ooh, that's a big one. Back it up. Yay! I caught him! Wait, why she got a net? Oh my god, this game is amazing. It's basically Shenmue. Without me having to avenge my father's death. How do I take a photo? Where's my camera? What was it? Wait, Mike, where is my friend code so I can actually put that on in case people do want to come visit me one day? I hate when you say that, Kath. It makes me worry about you. And the thing is, you're not in the chat all the time, so I don't know if you're safe. Where's my friend code at? Home. Tap left profile button. Which one's my left profile button? Well, now I'm gonna worry, so I hope I see you in here. So just check in once a month. So I know you're okay. Thank you. Of course why wouldn't I be nice to you? I'm worried about you. Plus you've been following me. You've been literally in here for almost a year. We're Shenmue friends. Of course I worry about you. I don't like the fact that, that you're suffering so much emotionally that it's causing you to drink. I hope things get better for you. Hopefully it's like something that you grow, that your body just adapts to one day. Ooh, I got a friend request. So yeah, just be careful. You know, just I understand things are tough, but I'm always here to talk to. Usually, just come in, you say hi. We do our called. We do our calm devils, and then you normally leave. Look, Mike will tell you I'm a very volatile person. A lot of that has to do with my meds. But Mike has been probably my best friend now for over 10 years. And he sees that I am a good person. And I do genuinely care about people, which is a trait that not a lot of people have in them. Remember, if someone is rude, yeah. No, but he's very young. Mike, he's very young. He lives in the Czech Republic. He suffers from depression. His family really doesn't understand what he's going through. So he self-medicates himself with marijuana and alcohol to keep himself calm. So I understand. Yeah, it's just it's rough on him. So, like, when he comes in here, I always want to make sure, he doesn't come in here all the time. So, like, when he comes in, I get to at least check on him, make sure he's okay. I know I said it exactly. I know I listen to I know your situations. I also know that when you finally got to talk to somebody, they said there was nothing wrong with you, and your parents just basically agreed with them, as opposed to them deep diving into it. So I understand I don't understand what you're going through, but I can empathize without giving you pity, because I don't believe in giving people pity, because when you give somebody pity, you're basically telling them that what's going on is okay and you'll just power through it. But I do empathize. Just like, I'm not going to go into details about Mike, but Mike has had a very similar life, and he persevered. You get stronger. You do. It just takes some time. But yeah, Mike and I have our polar opposites. But we love each other, so it works. I said something stupid to him, and I lost being able to talk to him for 3 months. And this is his first time back in my stream. Imagine not being able to talk to the person that you talk to every day for literally every day, probably 40, 50 times a day, because of your mood swings. Oh shit, I scared it off. I think that you have an obsession with Eric and them because they were both outsiders like you. I don't think that you have the obsession of I want to go into a school and shoot people. I think that you just want to be understood. And you want people to notice you and realize what you're going through. They weren't crazy. Make no mistake. They just didn't want to be bullied anymore. And they looked at it as a way to do that. And like I told you, Dylan came from a very prominent Jewish family. I told you this. And if they would have got him counseling, he would have not done what he did. So I know that your parents tried, but they didn't do everything they could, so I have no problem talking to you. But let me tell you this. You make jokes about sometimes where you could do it, killing somebody, because I know people that have had to do it for war. It breaks you. It's like Voldemort living off of unicorn blood. It takes a part of you away that you'll never get back. We're not meant to kill each other. It's not in our nature to destroy a life. And the problem with destroying lives is you don't know what that person is capable of. You don't know what they could bring to the world. That's a big thing. And that's why, you know, being Jewish, I feel for the 6 million people that Hitler killed of my people, but I also feel even worse for the other 10 million that he killed. Because for every human that is killed, they could cure something. They could be the next, I'm not going to say Einstein, they could be the next person that invents something that betters the world. That's what makes humans so unique, is all of our minds are different. We're all wired differently. And with what's going on in this world, we need all the help we can get. And no other race, no other species on this planet cares about us besides us. If all the humans were dying off right now, a cow couldn't help us. There wouldn't be like some special cow that could say, I know how to fix you. It's us. That's what the world relies on, us being the best we can be. And that can be as simple as talking to a 19-year-old who is suffering from crippling depression. That could be as simple as a kid with severe asthmatic and tracheotomy issues. It's very simple to just be nice, help out. Being nice is never a sign of weakness. Not helping somebody when you know you can at least listen, that's the real weakness. Oh, come on, dude, that's right on top of you. That's what she said. Can't be on top. You say that, but I don't think you could do it. We have so many vets in this world that were told to kill for country, and they've never been the same. When we used to have when we used to actually do shootings, executing, they would have multiple people do it because they didn't want one person to feel responsible for the death. Yay! Okay, hold on. Damn it, how did I miss my picture? How do I take my picture? Okay, so how do I take my picture, Mike, after I catch my fish? Where's the capture button? So, Catholic, I used to fight professionally. And one time I was in a competition, and the guy got really cheap, and he decided to do a real terrible arm crank. While he had me on the ground, he arm cranked me and then dug his knee into the side of my chest and then into the side of my chin, almost breaking my jaw. I reversed it and put him into a north to south Kimura, and I popped his shoulder, and I heard his shoulder crack. he screamed like he had his shoulder ripped out of socket. I almost vomited on him for what I did to him. And that's just breaking somebody's arm. So imagine taking the life out of somebody. You have to watch them. You have to watch it happen. Okay, hold on. Okay, left Joy-Con, black button. Ooh, okay, got it. Yeah. So, like, when you say you would have no problem doing it, imagine the last thing that somebody sees as the soul leaves their body and their eyes glisten over is you. You took something away that wasn't yours to take away. That's what it's like to end somebody's life. It's one click pal, yes. But you're destroying a life. And you're destroying the life of his kids and his wife. Things you might not even know about. We have such a finite amount of time on this earth. And there's already so much suffering that for somebody to be lost early, we already have kids that die at childbirth. We have kids that are born premature. We have kids that die from SIDS. We have boys that have died at the age of 17 in wars. We don't need anybody else dying. Nature is already the best serial killer. We don't need anybody else doing it. Can I pick up this clam? So all I do, okay, all I'm doing is fishing all day? Is that what I do? Just fish and hang out? That sounds fun. Can I cook the fish? Natural selection has nothing to do with somebody being murdered. Natural selection has to do with a gazelle being trampled on by a jaguar or a lion killing a zebra. That's natural selection. Guns were invented by accident. We were never supposed to have guns. Do you actually know where guns came from? Do you know the history of how guns became a thing? But that's where you're wrong. We're not animals. We're the only thing on this planet that actually has a conscience. We have free thought. We have the capacity for right and wrong. You know deep down that killing somebody is wrong, but the emotional trauma that you've dealt with your whole entire life has skewed your perspective on it. The Chinese invented gunpowder by accident while making fireworks. That's all it was invented for. It was invented for celebration. And then the Americans started realizing that they could use it for dynamite. And then from dynamite, which was also not invented for war, it was invented to move rock. Dynamite then became used to make weapons, because the crossbow was too slow. So, guns were never invented for killing people. They were actually invented as entertainment and as a way to break rock and move rock. That's all they were invented for. Okay. So I got enough fish. Ooh, I'm gonna catch this fish. Oh, I scared him. I'm sorry, fishy. I understand from a scientific point of view how much you've suffered. I get it. We're a product of our upbringing, with very few exception. I grew up with incredibly loving parents, who to this day are still married. And I had a lot of disabilities growing up. I had ADHD, I had ADD, I had issues with math. And my mother knew that when I was younger, they couldn't afford to send me to private school. So since my mom was already a teacher, she taught me. So after working a day, all day teaching kids, she taught me. My dad also knew that I had an aptitude for video games and puzzle solving. So he started scrounging up money to get me computers so I can play computer games. But I fully understand from a scientific point what it's like to not be noticed. Not being accepted is the hardest thing for a human being, because we are social creatures. No, I haven't. Damn it. Okay, I gotta get better with my reflexes. So the minute I hear the nibble is when I drop my pibble. I feel bad that I caught that seahorse, by the way. Exactly. So, sure, what we're talking. So I'm gonna tell a little story. And a lot of English people know this, but not a lot of English people know this because England did a really good job with gun control. So back in I believe the 80s, and you could correct me if I'm wrong on this, Sherp. There was a man from World War II, a veteran from World War II. did not get the mental treatment that he needed, and became very deranged. He went into a school and executed every kid and every teacher in a classroom. That became one of the days where England said, we are no longer allowing guns in this country. And after investigating, they found out that he was a decorated World War II vet that suffered from severe PTSD, which was still a thing that was in its infancy. Right, it was in the 90s. It was, yeah. But yes, that was the day where England said, we need to work better, and we need to make sure that people aren't suffering, and that so these tragedies don't happen anymore. And England is also came from a country that used to not only hang you, but disembowel you while you're being hung. It's also a country that outlawed gays in the 50s. But think how far they came. Where they didn't blame him for what he did. They were astonished that they couldn't fix him when he needed to be fixed. The police there's police that have guns. You just can't get a gun as a normal citizen. This old man literally used, correct me if I'm wrong, Sherp, didn't he use his weapon from World War II? Like, I believe from the story that I read. Yeah, so you understand, Kath, that there's little to none gun violence in England. Cops are not trained to shoot you. Even if they are armed, they're trained to subdue you, not shoot you. Again, I could be wrong. It's just stuff that I read, but you literally have an English citizen in here right now. The only time cops have ever honestly gone to battle in recent times is when they were going up against the IRA, the Irish Republican Army, where they were literally blowing up cars with active terrorism on the streets in England. That is one of the few times. But yeah, England saw the problem and said, yeah, we can't have people with guns because we just don't know what somebody's going to be capable of in an extreme circumstance. But 10 years before that, and a lot of people don't know this, not even Sherp knows this, there was a border town, and I believe Arizona, where a deranged man walked into a McDonald's and started shooting every man, woman, and child that came into that McDonald's and who was in that McDonald's. And it got very little attention because it was a lot of Mexican nationals and people that lived on the border town. It took them 6 hours to stop him from shooting. Yeah, no, I got you. I will help you with your TikTok. Tattoo artists do incredibly well on TikTok. Incredibly well. For all it takes, Wolfie, is for you to... So you hit 5,000 followers, which you will, and then you get to go live. You basically go live on your phone, and people donate currency to you through TikTok. And the best part is, you can double it up. So while you're live on your phone, you can be live on Twitch on your computer. And boom. I told you I watched a girl make, I think, $3,000 on one of her live TikToks because she was doing the Harley Quinn. She was tattooing her Harley Quinn tattoo on herself. Her own gun and everything. Live. 3 grand. One sitting. What makes tattoo artists incredible is they have to be 2 types of artists. They already have to have the ability and the penmanship to be an artist, but they also have to have the ability and penmanship to tattoo on something that is breathing and moving and complaining. And they have to be prepared for somebody that might wince accidentally. So yeah, man, I will definitely help. Here's one that's going to blow your minds a little bit. Do you know why the right to bear arms is actually in our Bill of Rights? It was when we had muskets. Now here, before I state anything, I have no problem with people with guns in this country. I think the scariest thing for us, since we do come from a country that was patriotic, basically we went against the king and queen. My issue is silencers. I don't like silencers. Silencers scare me a lot because if somebody does start shooting in a crowd with a silencer, we're never going to know where the shots are coming from. Silencers are very scary. No, the problem with silencers is, so we had a mass shooting that happened in Las Vegas a couple years back. Guy went into a penthouse window and started shooting. The only reason we were able to find out where he was is because he wasn't using silencers. If he was using silencers from that distance, more people would have been killed because we couldn't identify the shot in the window. Well, yeah, let's switch topics a little bit because this is a very, very depressing topic, and I'm really trying to play a game where we get to fish and have fun. And I kind of don't know what I need to do. Okay. It's not asking you to go away at all. Here we go. That's a winner. That's a winner. Damn it. Well, again, you weren't required to go, but Kath, I hope you have a safe day. And I hope things get a bit better for you. You know, I'm always here for you to talk to. Hey, Mike, are you still in here? Because I'm very confused on what I need to do. Gotcha, bud. Can I catch this water bug? So if I want to screenshot it, cool. Oh, that's a winner. Nope. Damn it. You have to be really quick. That's what she said. I wish my hat said Hogwarts on it. Fell asleep. Alright, so what do? I caught a bunch of fish. Look what I have. I got fish. I got a giant clam, just like Mike does. What do I do with all this stuff now? Open phone. Where's my phone? So once I hit 5,000, what do I get? Okay, but when can I come to your island? I want to come visit you. So how do I get more miles? Do I just keep taking pictures? Or do I have to talk to people? Wait, did you send me a friend request? Yay! Okay, so gotta pull weeds. Okay. Okay, hold on. I just got my next person I need to raid after. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, good. Okay, so go pull some weeds. Got it. Cool! How do I pull weeds? Alright, so empty-handed. What button do I push, though, to pull them? Oh, that's it? Like that? And to think, you wanted me to sell this Wii Switch yesterday, this Nintendo Switch yesterday. Gosh. It was like, you don't use it, you might as well just sell it. I knew you were gonna say that. Hey, what do you think of the new setup, Mike? You like the big wall behind me? Yeah, it looks cool, huh? Mm-mm. Ooh. My remote thingy just went bzz, bzz, bzz. I don't know how to select all. Oh, okay. Ooh, this one's gonna be rare. I have a feeling about it. So you're already telling me I'm basically a professional at this game. God, it's... Oh no, I meant the wrong one! Okay, so donate the next one? Which one should I donate? Where do I donate them to? I don't think I had 5. I think I had 4. Oh, okay. So I hit I don't know instead? Or hit okay? Okay, so... Ooh, I got a thingy! So, Mike, you can't come hang out with me yet, huh? Because I wanted to play with this to you. I wanted to play with you after stream on this, so I can just bring it into my room. Ooh, what'd I just get? My god, this is so much fun. This is so relaxing. Look at me go. How do I make my workbench? I wanted to visit. Oh, you could visit me? Hey Mike, does the game and sound and me sound okay? Is the game too soft, or does everything sound good? No, that's not good. The game's not supposed to be low. How's that? That sound better? Okay, so let me go to my phone. How do I get around? Oh. I need to build a bridge. I want to pick that up. Why can't I pick it up? There we go. Go to the apps on your phone, middle left DIY.
Thank you.
Oh, Genitals, thank you so much for the follow! And in honor of Jen following, the corgis get blueberries! They run in really cute when they hear that. Pitter, 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 pitter. Hi, Ladybug. One for you. That was my finger. Yoda, come say thank you to Jenna for the blueberries. Come on. Hi. You're so cute. One for you. Don't bite my... Ow, was my finger. One for you. Here, baby. Here. Here you go, baby. One for you. And one for you. Thank you so much for the follow. And feel free, if you are a streamer, talk about your streaming here. Let us know what you play. This is an open streaming channel for people to connect with each other. Okay, hold on. Wait. Okay, I can make that. Should I make that now? Should I make the leaf umbrella? Can I make it? Okay, how do I make them, though? Like, what do I put... Okay. Can I make a workbench in my own tent? Okay, I'm gonna do that. Ooh, I can't make that yet. Alright, so let me go to the other guy. Okay, let me go to the other guy. So you can visit me tomorrow, which is awesome. Hello. Does this game autosave? Do I just keep making these? Because I can keep selling these, right? Okay. Oh, the small raccoon. I just talked to him. He's already in the hut. Okay. How do I sell to him? But that didn't let me do anything. I want to sell. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. What about my cow thing and my giant clam? I mean, What's a slingshot for? I want to buy a slingshot. Here, let me, hold on. Okay. Hardwood iron nugget. Okay, how do I bust out my bug catching device? trying to catch him. Ooh. Okay. Only hit trees once per day. Got it. Ooh, that was a good one! I can make a birdhouse! Yay! Gonna make me a birdhouse. Gonna make me a birdhouse. I love birds. They're basically cute dinosaurs. Damn it, I made the wrong thing! Okay, what do I need to make my birdhouse? Hold on. Okay, I need softwood and wood. Okay. Ooh, I found a rare one! Okay, I want to catch this thing. What is that? Did I catch it? Come here, my lovely. Yay! Yep. Yep. Okay, so hold on. Okay, hold on. So, go to my inventory. Click on each bug and click place. Oh, that frees up room. I'm gonna go buy another axe, or can I make an axe? Let me go make another axe. Just buy it? Okay. Okay, my loves, I'm gonna keep playing, but I'm actually gonna end it for now because I've been going for like 4 hours. I'm gonna keep playing and hanging out, but I'm gonna pass the love over to TP Ronin. So everybody stick around. We're gonna go and pass the love over to TP Ronin real quick. Let me make sure. Okay, he's followed. So yeah, just stick around. He's playing a shooter right now. And yeah, let's give him some of that wolf love. That sounded dirty. I like it. Alright, 1 sec. But I'm going to keep playing, but I'm not going to be on stream. Thank you for everybody that watched. I'm going to be starting up my stream again around 8 tonight, but we're going to be trying out something a little different.